Hey everyone, just a quick word before we get started on this beer review. If you're interested in purchasing any of these beers that you see on my channel, stick around to the end of the video and I will tell you where you can purchase them at online. Now, isn't that lovely? Have beer shipped right to your home and don't have to go anywhere. All right, enjoy the video. Cheers to that. Welcome, my friends. Thanks so much for stopping by once again as we have some more great tasting international craft beers with Dr. Dave. Fabulous indeed. Now, for our sampling pleasures and tasting delights today, we have a lovely beer from Germany from the König Ludwig Brewing Company. This is the Weissbier. This is brewed in Munich, Germany. Checks in at 5.5% alcohol by volume. And it says we should enjoy this beer within the next 45 days. No problem. We're going to enjoy it right now. I have a couple of these bottle caps, but I'm going to go ahead and save this one as well. Yeah, let's go ahead and get her open. Slowly, of course. This is a live beer. Yeast is added at the bottling process to all, well, I should say almost all wheat beers. Some of them here in America do not have yeast added at the bottling or canning process, but most of the ones that are imported do. We're going to use this lovely glassware to work out just fine. Just have to watch and be careful how quickly we pour this because you can see the carbonation beginning to take shape there. Now, this should be rather hazy if we can get it all into the glass, but we're not going to. We might. Not quite. We got just a little bit left over in there. And the part that's left over is the yeast, and that's what will make it really hazy. But it's a beautiful golden amber color, lightly carbonated as it is. Now, if you don't like the thought of drinking that yeast that's at the bottom of the bottle, you don't have to pour it in here. It's not going to hurt you to drink it, but if that bothers you, you don't have to pour it in here. Got a lovely bit of foam on there, nice bright white. Oh man, as is traditional with most wheat beers, this has a little bit of clove, a little bit of coriander. Smells like a little bit of banana in there, and I can't wait to taste it. So many thanks to the brewers there in Germany for all the hard work they put in to bring this beer to America, and many thanks to you at home for watching. Cheers. Smooth, smooth, smooth and easy drinking. Oh man, is that good? I don't think I'm gonna pour the rest in here. I like the way it tastes just like this. Yeah, this is great. Oh man. Mm. Very subtle aromas and flavors of the banana and the clove. Coriander's off in the distance, not too prevalent in there. I'll go ahead and show you. Let's just go ahead and there's just the tiniest bit left, but watch how the complexity of this beer will change almost immediately. Now you see, you see this is clear down here, and there's something floating in there, probably pieces of the spices. And now the beer has changed completely. Yeah, before it was clear, and now it is cloudy, and you can see it's still floating down there. This is clear. Everything else is cloudy. Yeah. So if you want to finish that off, all you do is put your stir stick in here, and that will finish it off. And there you have it. Now let's taste it. I liked it before, though. Let's taste it now and see what happens. Wow. Even more pronounced flavors of what I just mentioned a moment ago. The banana's a little more prevalent. The coriander's a little more prevalent, but it's a decent beer. And when you think about it, if you see those spices and yeast flow, I mean, it's already in the bottle. You're already drinking it. So, I mean, yeah, that just puts some people off, I realize, but man, oh, was that good? It's good for a warm day. I tell you, this will cool you off real quick. Only 5.5%, some nice lacing clinging to the glassware there. Oh man, that is smooth. That is easy drinking. The König Ludwig Weissbier. I have some lovely glassware from this brewery, but it's a 2 liter glass. I guess people in Germany drink their beer 2 liters at a time, but here in America, yeah, I don't. Yeah, man, very light body beer, light mouthfeel, but it is big on the flavor. I'm telling you, big on the flavor. Medium carbonation. You can't see it on the camera, but I can still see that carbonation flowing up from the bottom. And that's what's going to happen on a live beer. Anytime you have a wheat beer or wheat ale, whatever you want to call it, it is going to be lively carbonated because that yeast makes it live and it's going to bring out that carbonation a lot more than a different style of beer would. No doubt. I don't want to say a dead beer, but that's what it is because when most beer is packaged, it's no longer fermenting, as this one is. Even though it's packaged, it's still fermenting because of that yeast in there. So, anyway, my friends, life is short. Let's be happy and try new things like this beer from Germany. I don't think you'll be disappointed. In the meantime, until we meet next time, here's wishing all of you the very best of goodbyes. And as always, prost. Okay, everyone. As promised, Dr. Dave's going to tell you where he buys his beers and where you can buy them also. First on the list is rivalrybrews.com. Now, don't worry, I'm going to put the links in the description box for you. Rivalry Brews is a relatively new mail order place. It's based right here in Ohio, in Medina, and they are fantastic. I tell you what, when they first started, I got free shipping on all the beers. Now I think they charge me $2. $2 for 12 beers. That's fantastic. Now, as far as I know, they ship to the lower 48, but you might want to check the website on that. I can't be 100% sure, but the shipping is fast. The turnaround is fast, and if anything's wrong, they will fix it right away. I only had one issue with them, and they refunded half my purchase order, which I thought was more than fair. More than fair. So anyway, by the way, disclaimer, I don't get any money on any of this. I'm not affiliated with any of these beer companies. They don't know I'm doing this. I'm just telling you where to buy the beer. Now, one day I may be affiliated, and if I am at that point, I'll certainly let you know. So, Rivalry Brews, located right here in Ohio, they specialize in Ohio beers, beers from Pennsylvania and Indiana. So, if you want some good Ohio craft beer, that's a good place to start. The second one on my list, oh, I love this place. It's called Halftime Beer. Halftime Beer has 2 locations in New York State, Poughkeepsie, and I believe it's pronounced Mamaroneck. Mamaroneck. Yeah, don't quote me on that pronunciation. I tried my best. Yeah, anyway, they have more beer online than you could possibly look at in a day. I'm telling you, they have beer everywhere on that website. And all you have to do is go on there, make your selection, and have it shipped. Now, they do have gift boxes, which come with a really nice cooler. Yeah, and you can't beat it. It's $5 shipping on those special orders. Now, on the other beers, the shipping can get a little bit pricey, but I've never had an order for more than $20 shipping, which I think is really good for 12 bottles of beer. Now, if you get cans, it's less cost because it weighs less. And that's what costs the money is the weight and the size of the box. So, yeah, check them out. Now, I belong to two of their what's known as Beer of the Month Club. I'm in their German Beer of the Month Club, so I get 12 bottles from 6 different breweries, 2 of each, once a month. And there's a lot of beers in there that I've never heard of from Germany. I thought I had them all, not even close. And then I have the Around the World Beer Club, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's beers from all over the world. So far, I only got one beer that I didn't really like. It happens. It happens. And, you take your chances on that. But I got some beer from South Korea, of all places, South Korea. I thought it was really, really good. Now, last on the list, but not least, and I didn't put these in any particular order, it's the best damn beer shop. Now, they're out of San Diego and they have a killer selection. I'm telling you. Matter of fact, talking about all this beer, I'm going to have one here. Mm, that's just a regular run of the mill Pilsner, German style, but it hits the spot on a day like this. Anyway, best damn beer shop. Woo! Now, their shipping, they require you to choose in lots of six. So you can get 6, 12, 18, 24 is the maximum. And their shipping is reasonable considering I'm on the East Coast and they're on the West Coast. Yeah, the shipping is generally about $19 for a 12 bottle selection, which I don't think is a lot. $19? No, I don't think that's a lot. Now, the more beer you buy, the less money it's going to cost. That's just a fact of economics. So if you want to buy six beers, it's going to cost more to ship it than the 12. Hey, I don't make the rules, man. Just buy more beer. You save more money on shipping. What can I tell you? Yeah, but they're a great place, and so all three of those places, Rivalry Brews for Ohio beers, and then you have the Halftime Beverage, which is in New York. They have a selection on everything, and same thing with Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, if you want some West Coast beers that you can't find in your town, that's the place to buy them at. Last but not least, people always ask me, what is that on your beer glass? Well, I bought it at Amazon, Amazon.com. It's called a vacuum vin. Vacuum vin. And if I'm not mistaken, it's from Sweden, if I'm not mistaken. And the inside of it is lined with special material. So what you do is you put this in the freezer, you let it sit overnight, and then you put your beverage in here, and it will maintain that beverage at around 38 degrees, which is really cold for a beer. But I like my Pilsners cold. Now, if you already have a beer that warmed up, put it in here and it'll bring it to the proper temperature, no doubt. And I said last, but I was mistaken. This is the last thing I want to talk about. Dr. Dave's beer glasses. Now, I did sell these a number of years ago when I had my other beer channel. And this is a new design, though. This is a different design. Now, I could sell these if there's enough interest in them, but I have to order them about 144 at a time. So I don't want to order them unless there's some real interest in them. Now, it's difficult to see on here, but it says Dr. Dave's cheap ass beer reviews. Yeah, it's not really going to come out that well there on the camera. But I would sell these at cost. Now, I'm not trying to make any money on them. I think it cost me 14.98 to have those made. So I would sell them at the same price. Now I don't know, the price could have gone up because I did buy those a few years back. So, but I would sell them at cost if anybody's interested. But like I said, I don't get any money off these links. There's no affiliate links here. I'm not making any money. I just wanted to let everybody know where I buy my beer so you could buy it too. Oh, and you know, I almost forgot the Amazing Clubs Beer of the Month Club. Amazing clubs. I'll put all the links in the description box. Knock yourself out. Hey, thanks for watching, okay? And Dr. Dave says cheers to that.